Why is one of the bravest Straw Hats also one of the most hated? Hey everyone, today we're diving into the often underestimated character of Usopp in One Piece. Now I know what some of you might be thinking. Isn't that the guy with like the ridiculously long nose? Okay, yes, but there's more to Usopp than just his unique facial features. Beneath the nose, which is probably longer than some of his fights, there's a character who's truly worth appreciating. We're gonna explore his fear, his growth, and the true essence of bravery that he embodies, along with his contributions to the Straw Hat crew. Just a quick note before we get started, I'm not a professional in animation, writing, acting, or any related field. I'm just a viewer sharing my thoughts and opinions on the animes we know and love. Feel free to disagree with me in the comments below. I welcome different perspectives. And then just so you know, there will be spoilers in this video, so if you haven't watched One Piece, go take a couple years on that and then come on back. And then I'm gonna repeat that one more time. There will be spoilers. Don't blame me if you get spoiled. There will be spoilers. First, let's talk about what bravery really means. What are we told in elementary school that bravery is? Bravery is not the absence of fear. It's not never being afraid. It's acting in spite of being afraid. Usopp is literally the perfect example of this, and I will never understand how people think he isn't. Yeah, okay, sure, he might be hiding behind his long nose, but after running and hiding, he always comes back to help. He faces his fears head on, proving that courage comes in many different forms, sometimes with a little bit of trembling. Now let's talk about Usopp's role in the crew. I'm gonna list some examples that kind of prove his helpfulness and more than one instance where he's done things. First, I want to talk about some pre-time skip moments. He was constantly helping repair the Going Merry before they had a shipwright. He was doing a bunch of random little roles around the crew. While they may have been random, they were pretty important. Without him, they probably would have sunken already if they still had the Sunny, and he wasn't repairing it. Not only that, but when he stole the dial and impact technology, he helped to study it and to create more weapons, or try to recreate it. That's amazing. He would study and learn new things to help make the crew's weapons. Like, that's important. That's a very critical part. And with that, I'm gonna lead into the climb attack that he created for Nami. This video is not about Nami, and I need to give myself a little like shut up moment, because I could rant about it for hours about why does everyone hate Usopp but then just love Nami when they're practically the same character, but one's a boy and one's a girl. Don't hate me, but he created that for her, and without it, she would be practically useless in battle. And yeah, Usopp may not be the most making sense fighter, but he could still fight without his stuff. He would find a way. He would find a way because he's smart. Which leads me to the next point. He also helps to devise plans a lot. You know, he wants to have his little captain moment, so he's constantly trying to make up ideas. Sometimes they fail, sometimes they help to further the plans into more plans. They bounce off of each other. We need all of them, okay? Like, we need all of them. Yeah, okay, sometimes he screams with a scream that's like he's trying to break the world record for the highest pitched scream. But when push comes to shove, he stands his ground, even if it comes with a bit of tears. Like I was saying with when he wins some fights with the weird ways, he often uses unconventional methods in order to win his battles. By the way, completely unbiased. I'm so indifferent to the character. I mean, he's not on my wall, so yeah. Usopp may not use the traditional fighting style, but he still manages to come out victorious. That's freaking awesome. That's cool. He's doing something different, doing his own thing. That's cool. Come on now. Despite these heroic acts, people still label Usopp as useless, including my friend. What? This misconception also stems from a misunderstanding of his role in the crew. Usopp may not have the raw power like Zoro or Sanji, but his cleverness and resourcefulness make him invaluable. He'll find a way to win a battle with a stick. He'll find something. And let's be honest, Usopp's nose gets a lot more hate than it deserves. But if you can look past the schnoz, you'll find a character who has saved the crew countless times. Let's look at some more specific examples. In the Alabasta arc, Usopp and Chopper fought together to defeat Mr. Four and Miss Merry Christmas, using Usopp's clever strategies to outwit them and help beat them to just win. In the Enos Lobby arc, Usopp, as Soja King, shot down the world government flag. A lot of people say this is one of the 2 redeeming moments he's ever had, but like, even if he only had 2, the 2 he had were freaking awesome. We're literally like, without those, the show would not have gone on. The arc would have been ruined. Like, think on that. Later, his sharpshooting skills helped to save Robin from Spandam's Spandam, is that his name? I don't even know. Or whatever, to help free Robin from an incredible distance. In the Thriller Bark arc, another unconventional win for him, Usopp's natural pessimism made him immune to Perona's negative ghosts, allowing him to defeat her and protect the crew. Honestly, I kind of wonder if I would like
that you
I kind of wonder if I would like beat them too. Or would I'm a negative person? Am I as negative as Usopp? Like, does he have such low self-worth that's why? Yeah. Am I the same? Like, I wonder that sometimes. Like, would I be okay? Like, I mean, hey, like, that would bring it up a bit, but then they'd be able to, you know? Does that make sense? Yeah. In the Dressrosa arc, during the chaotic battle, he took down Sugar, literally saving thousands of people from being turned back into toys, and he helped recruit allies for the Straw Hat crew. This is the second moment that everyone says is the only good thing he's ever done. Okay, fine. Even if this was the only thing he's ever done, this is very, very amazing. It's amazing. Like, how are you going to call him useless when he saved thousands of people? How do you think those people would feel when you said, yeah, you don't deserve to be saved because the guy who saved you is useless? What? In the Skype arc, Usopp helped rescue Nami from Enel's ship. Enel? Whatever, from that guy's ship, Maxim. He played a role in ensuring her safety during all of that, and even though I'm not the biggest fan of her, doesn't mean she deserves to die. He still helped. Did you hear what I just said? Even though I'm not the biggest fan of her, she doesn't deserve to die. I think a couple haters could learn from that. Because that was a good sentence of mine. Thank you. In the Fishman Island arc, Pop Green attacks contributed significantly to their win. And when I was arguing with my friend, he was like, he did nothing during that whole arc. And I was like, yeah, okay, I guess. But like, no. Then in the Punk Hazard arc, Usopp assisted in disabling Caesar's allies, which, awesome, we needed that. Like, yeah, even if without him, it would have gotten done, but it got done faster with him. Why would you say someone's useless when they help speed things along? And they help to further the crew's advancements and everything. Like, are you kidding me right now? That's not useless, that's useful. Maybe I just forgot what the words meant. These moments are just some that very much prove Usopp is not just there for comic relief or to fill out numbers. He has saved the crew countless times with his clever tactics. Might be unconventional, but they're still tactics nonetheless that work. Speaking of comic relief though, Usopp's heart and humor is a big part of the appeal to his character. Beyond his bravery that he very much has, Usopp adds a unique sense of humor and heart to the crew. Usopp's lightheartedness is part of the crew's dynamic. Without him, it would just be, who's the funny one? Chopper and Usopp are funny together. Without Usopp, Chopper would probably still be a little timid because Usopp really helped get him out of his shell, I feel like. And I mean, you need the comic relief when you're fighting these ginormous sea monsters every single day. What are you gonna do? You need to laugh sometimes, because laughter, it's the cure for everything. Okay. Anyways, after all those things where I'm fighting on behalf of Usopp, to make this a little less biased, because I do think he's a good character, that doesn't mean I think he's perfect. After discussing with my friend Eli for quite a while, I would like to point out some points that he brought up to me that are very... they would definitely help his character a lot. There's a lot of room for improvement. First, changing his weapon. Yeah, his slingshot's cool, but does he use it that much as well as he could? No. And we all know he's super intelligent and smart, so why doesn't he build something that could just kill? Okay, maybe you don't want to kill, but like actually really, really hurt. And he only ever takes down extras with his slingshot weapon. He needs to start taking down more important people with a better weapon, you know? Whatever, Eli. My friend thinks his biggest move ever was when he pulled a Jack-in-the-Box and scared a 5-year-old. Also, first of all, Sugar was not 5. She's 22 in the body of a 10-year-old because of her devil fruit. So keep that in mind. She's 22, okay? And if you can win by scaring your opponent, good on you. What? Boom, awesome. And then give him a new outfit. He looks cool sometimes, but like also like, Another thing is, yeah, if one character had to die of the crew, it would be Usopp, because he doesn't necessarily add anything insanely needed to the crew, but without him it would definitely be a lot more depressing, and they wouldn't have won some of those moments, or they may have, but it would have taken them longer. So next time you think about Usopp, remember that his bravery shines through his fear and insecurities. He may not fit the traditional mold of a hero, but his courage, creativity, and compassion for what he does definitely does prove that he is anything but useless. Usopp literally embodies the true spirit of bravery. Acting when afraid, and one of the moments my friend said is he always runs away. Yeah, but he comes back every single time. Beneath that long nose is a big heart, and it's time we all appreciated it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching my little, what was meant to be an informational video to rant about Usopp haters. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comments your favorite Usopp moment or least favorite. Anyways, bye. Love y'all.